All right, hey guys. So today I'm doing like three, four little stories about like embarrassing slash awkward slash weird elementary school stories because why not? A few months ago I did like my most embarrassing like college stories in like my first semester of college. Like that was great, guys. Like first semester of college, already embarrassed myself in front of strangers, set myself up for the rest of the year. Nothing super embarrassing has happened this semester, luckily, so fingers crossed that it'll stay that way. But anyway, let's get straight into this. So, first story is the one I remember the most. It was kind of like I was in the cafeteria with my friends, so little overview of my cafeteria here. This is the kitchen space, like this part, and then like all these long tables. You know the long tables you have in like elementary school, middle school, like the really long ones that are connected that your class sit at. We had like those tables, and then like over here is like that weird like stage thing because there's not really an auditorium for like elementary schools unless they're connected to like a middle school, high school kind of situation. So we had like one of those kind of things, and then the entrance was like by the kitchen, obviously. So you go in line, you get your food, and you sit down, and then like the exit is like by the little stage where you like you make that whole loop. So you make that loop and sit, and then you throw away your food, and then you finish that loop in like the span of an hour. Okay, so that's like the visual for you guys. So we're like sitting there and we're eating, and then like lunch is over. I don't remember what they were serving that day. That was like 13, 14 years ago. I'm like 19 right now, so like huh. So um we're eating, and then like we have to leave, so like everyone throws out their food. I think I was like last, or like there are like two three people trickling behind me, like like the little kids who like take their time. I feel like those were like behind me. So I remember I'm like walking, and then I decide to start like running to catch up to my friends because I'm that kid, like that kid who can't be alone. Like I'm that kid who needs like a friend, who needs like a social partner, because I cannot function by myself. Like, how bad as that sounds, even today I can't do it. I go into like this mode of like, ha, that doesn't make any sense, but like the mode of like I can't be alone. Like I just have to sit there with music, or else I can't like physically be that person. So I'm like I'm running, and then like I guess I like slipped or tripped, and I started like sliding down like the little slippery cafeteria floor, and I landed smack dab in front of my friend's feet, and I just looked up at them, and they looked down at me, and I was like, I will never live this moment down. Pretty sure I have. No one's ever brought it up to me after like getting older, but then again, I also decided not to go to the same middle school as anyone I knew in elementary school. I could not. I can't. So, next story is basically like me and my friends were going to the front office. I think we had to turn in like this paper or something, and so like they were like a little bit in front of me, and I was like more in the back, like just walking, and like they were like trying to interact with like this squirrel for some reason. I don't know. My childhood is weird, and they're just trying to interact with the squirrel, and like I feel like in our child minds, like we made it bigger than it was. Like we like the squirrel started like running. So like when we were younger, like I feel like we were thinking like, oh, the squirrel's chasing us, but probably in reality, the squirrel is like, I need to get away from these crazy little kids. So that's the second story. It's not that embarrassing. It's just really weird, like how like now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't really think a squirrel was chasing us. I feel like we were just thinking the squirrel was chasing us when it was trying to get away from us. The last story I have is like a cautionary PE tale. I have like this whole rant about PE. Like, ha, I keep doing this sound, guys. I don't know where I picked that sound up, but I picked it up from somewhere, and it's sticking because I keep doing it everywhere now. But basically, like in PE in elementary school, it's like I feel like PE elementary school is more active than PE high school, and then like middle school PE is just like there. Like some people have it, some people don't, and you don't have to do it. Because I went to performing arts school, I didn't have to go to PE for middle school, and I didn't have to go to PE for high school because like there's like online PE, which is really stupid. I'm sorry, like I took it, but like it's basically them trusting you to do the exercises at home and like send them like 30-second videos of you doing like the exercise, but like you're sending them that 30-second clip and then you're probably stopping unless you're very serious about like getting in shape and exercising. Like, let's be honest. And then like I know some kids who try to like finesse it by like putting their phone in their car, and like when they're driving, like that will track steps, and they're like, yeah, I took like 8,000 steps today. Well, in college now I take like 10,000 steps, so that's great. But okay, another story for another day, guys. So basically this last one is about PE. And let me be honest, when I came to America, I was very small, very skinny. I believe I have a picture of myself on my Instagram, so you guys should check it out. You just scroll until you see like a little version of me, and like I was in carnival wear, because like there's carnivals in Haiti that I go to, but I don't go to here because they don't have carnivals here that are, yeah. Anyway, another story. So basically that's like that outfit, and like I was like 4-ish years old, so I was like a really small, really skinny little kid. And then I came to America. You guys have a lot of junk food here. Let me be real. So my cousin, she has lived here like her whole life, and it's kind of like my mom became kind of like someone who would like drop her to school and drop me to school, because like we just came here. So my mom was like, sure, I don't have a job yet. We thought we were like visiting, but then we ended up living here, and it's weird. And she like introduced me to McDonald's, and like her favorite sandwich was the Big Mac, and I was like, sure, I don't know what that is, I'll try it. Don't really like McDonald's now, honestly. Like I have not eaten McDonald's since like I started university, because one, there's no McDonald's around me, and two, I'm very into coffee. Also, I've given up coffee for the month. I'm kind of dying, just a little bit. But we're like running around the little track in elementary school, and like it's like not even a real track, it's like just like that basketball court thing. So like we're running, and I'm like, I can't breathe, like physically cannot breathe, because I've become a chubby child, because all I've learned in my 1 year of being in America is, oh yeah, McDonald's is good food, because like that's all my cousin really wanted to take me to eat. And like I just like couldn't do it. Like I kept running, and then like I feel like there's a point where I really could not breathe. That's like registering in my mind, and like the teacher just sends me to the nurse's office, and they're like, she might have asthma. And I'm just like, now I'm just like, I feel like, you know, when you're little, they don't want to be like, your kid needs to lose some weight, but they should be like, your kid needs to lose some weight, if you get what I'm saying. Because honestly, I don't have asthma. I'm not sure if I don't have asthma. I'm assuming I don't, because that's never happened to me again. I just feel like I'm chubby, so when I run, it's harder for me to breathe personally. I'll admit it. But I feel like they just like, since I was little and I was chubby, and they're just like, she might have asthma. But no, I'm just an overweight child. Just give it like just But yeah, those are like the 3 most prominent stories in my mind. There's another story about like when I got sick in school, and like I was like 8. I thought I was on my deathbed, guys. I thought I was on my deathbed. It was just a bad flu, but I thought I was dying. Like I was a kid who never throws up, never nothing, and like I guess I got really sick, and they put me in an office, and like my mom picked me up, and like I like blacked out until like I was home in bed when my school was technically over, because my friend came to visit me when I woke up. She's like, hi, how are you? And like the room was dark, like darkly lit, okay? And like I was in this giant bed at like 8 years old in the little center of it, and like people sat around me saying hi, and I was like, I legitimately thought I was like on my death bed, okay? But I was 8. I feel like elementary school me was a little bit much. She was a little much. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little much as a child. But yeah. Anyway, that's all for me. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Next video, I think I'm gonna be doing a vlog, like a retro diner vlog, maybe. And I got a few more things in store, so just come back for that. My stuff should be like popping up on the screen. I've just started doing end screens. Look at me becoming a YouTuber. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.